A wonderful good evening, everybody. My name is number 12, and I'm playing Towns. When we last left off, I told a joke, and we all figured out that I sucked at telling jokes on the internet. We also had some new comments, which, by the way, I wanted to say. One of you actually, you know who you are, actually left a comment asking how I was and if everything was alright when I last went silent, and that was kind of touching. Just to throw that out. Thank you very much for that. And he also left a comment to finish equipping Spiderite swords, so we're gonna do that now. Okay, we do have a crapload of weapons lying around. I really hope we get a weapon merchant so we can sell a few of them, because I don't want to destroy them like that. We're auto-saving. I don't know if we finished off that siege last time. I guess we did. Okay, we didn't lose another citizen, did we? No, we didn't. Okay, just making sure. It's been a while since I recorded, so excuse me. How many swords do we have? That is other. Yeah, we have a lot of Spiderite swords. Actually, we don't. We only have 2 left, so I'll have to create some more. Let's make 5. So we can easily equip the next row of next batch of immigrants as well. And we also opened this bit of the dungeon, and it went reasonably well. We did not lose any new townies, or any more townies. We got a new helmet of Pigslayer. Well, that's an old one that just that one of our heroes decided to drop. I don't know. Also, it seems those guys do equip everything but pants. Probably because we don't have any leather pants. Okay, that's some spider right here. I hope none of our citizens actually goes down to the very furthest bits of the dungeon just to grab some spiderite. Okay. Well, I'm kind of pleased to see that our hero is actually doing well, that our Highlander is doing well. At least he's not dead yet, which is something that can't be said for his predecessor, who kind of died pretty much at the start of the dungeon, if memory serves. It probably doesn't. Okay. Um, Actually, I have some other good news, now that I think about it. GOG recently had a Bullfrog promotion thing, so I bought both Dungeon Keeper parts for a very, very, very small price. So there may be a Let's Play of that very soon. Dungeon Keeper is one of my all-time favorite games. Um, I dumped countless hours into it. I had a lot of fun with it. The graphics are admittedly terrible, at least to 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 current standards, but it's still a fun game, and I hope I can let's play it properly. I didn't try recording it yet, so I have no idea if that works as intended. If it does, I'll be very happy. Oh yeah, we also had the suggestion to make more people trade and to allow crafting again, which I just did by making more Spiderite swords. Although I may have just misunderstood that suggestion. Can we make leather Spiderite armor? I don't know. I can't remember making that. Okay. Also have to put those birds somewhere. I know there is one hero that is attracted by birds, but I must admit I threw away my list of things you need to attract certain heroes. Okay, I assigned that for banana planting if memory serves. And we still lack bananas. We also have all the fruit bins here filled with a lot of tasty stuff, which reminds me that I am pretty damn hungry. But that's what I get for having a day off. My boss decided to not assign me to work today, even though I technically signed up, so it's always kind of his decision, and today he decided not to drag me out, which means I had a day off that I didn't expect. I totally noticed it yesterday when I was looking at the schedule, because I never really check the weekend schedule that precisely, because I usually know that I am supposed to be at work on Friday. But today I'm not, so yay me. Then again, all kinds of people decided to call me today. It was a bit odd. But anyway, I had a nice day. It's nice to have a day off. I completely didn't bother going to club. I completely didn't bother going to the supermarket today, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. What else? Aside of that, I had a pretty terrible week. Not sure how your week was. Feel free to leave me a comment. But yeah, my week was pretty horrible. It started badly, it continued terribly, and slowly looked better at the end. Oh, look at that. We have a goblin here who tried to escape. Good thing we had our dwarf. Oh, there's actually two goblins. And we have some more action going on here. Was that some sort of... No, it doesn't seem like we had a large goblin leader here. I was wondering because I never saw an ogre club here. So, could have been that, or at least I thought it could have been that we killed some sort of a boss monster down here. But we didn't. Apparently we didn't, so I'll have to wait for... Well, I have to look more. Okay. Our happiness is looking okay. It's dropping again, probably because people have to work now. But we will be done soon. Also want to have that finished. This needs to be finished. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was also considering to make more Heroes 5 videos, but I would have to... I decided to record them, just in 10-minute batches. Oh, the Elvis is still down here. Nice. I'm not sure if I mentioned that last time, but I feel that it is time to... yeah. I wanted to re-record them because I'm too lazy to actually cut them. Well, I'm not too lazy, but it's quite a pain in the ass, so I'm trying to go with a length that I can deal with better, upload-wise, also rendering-wise, because those 1-hour videos took ages to render. Actually, I had to do those overnight. So I'd rather avoid that. And also my cutting software is making cutting videos quite annoying. So I'll probably just redo the videos I did for the third campaign mission. You haven't seen any of those, so you don't miss out on anything. Actually, I don't think anyone actually watched my Heroes 5 videos. I'm still going to continue making them, just for the fun of it. But there will be some... I'll probably just do it when I don't feel like playing towns. Not sure how many episodes I'm going to do right now. I don't actually feel like doing too many, because I already ran out of things to say here. And I think we also run out of dungeon to explore. There's a bit more here, but it can't be that much, considering we only have this small bit here left. And we have something down here, which also can't be overly much. And then I'll have to look into digging passages. Ooh, there's a spider here. How did that get here? Okay, let's continue equipping spider-eyed swords. You get one, you get one, you get one, you get a spider-eyed sword, and you get a spider-eyed sword. Okay. This will consume our 5 swords again. What's that? A goblin knight helmet. Nice. Also we have some greaves here. Not sure if our hero is interested in those. What's our soldier doing? I'd be tempted to give him another auto-equip order, just to see if he can optimize his gear any further. But then again, I don't think there is that much potential for improvement here. We didn't find or make anything impressive yet. Also, I thought this was the way to the exit, but apparently it isn't. We are... I was totally on the wrong side. I thought they were way closer to the stairway. But now I'm really not concerned about this spider. It is not that much. By the way, I think the last siege came from down here, which was kind of interesting. I'd never seen a siege coming from this part of the map. Makes me actually tempted to wall it off. If that is possible. I think you can't build a wall very close to the edge of the map. No, you can. Keep messing this up with Dwarf Fortress. By the way, the current version of Dwarf Fortress is making quite good progress from what I can tell and what I am told. So I may look into that soon too. I do want to play it again, I do want to record it again, and I really look forward to testing all those changes they made. Ooh, more spider-eyed swords. I should probably make some more stockpiles here. Or place some weapon and armor stands, just so we don't have all this stuff lying around. I had some barracks here. Maybe I'll put them here, just for the... What the hell? Okay, you can't equip? Why can't you equip? Oh, I probably told him to pick up the same sword. My bad. Shouldn't happen again. We only have one sword. And how many people do still need their upgrade? We have those guys done, we have those guys done now. So we need 5 more swords, so the next batch of swords should fix it. I'll probably leave this person equipped with the spider-eyed bow, because I don't think it's that much worse, and it will be consumed at some point anyway, I think. But you may disagree with me on that. I do like the bit of variety though, so I'll probably keep the bow. Um, as I mentioned work earlier, probably didn't tell you that I was busy doing an, not sure if the English word is the same, an inventor, so doesn't have anything to do with inventing, but more with taking stock. Um, I was doing it for the university at some point because I needed the money and because they needed someone who did the bureaucracy for them. So I went there and checked everything the university had because every so and so many years, why can't you equip? Who are you anyway? Okay. Because every so and so many years the university wants to know how much it still has. Because they buy things and they they have it somewhere written down that this institute bought this and this device or computer or whatever. And at some point they wonder what's still left of that, what is damaged, what is missing for whatever reason, and that's basically what my task was. My task was going through the entire building and checking what was still there. It wasn't the most exciting thing, but I received an email today asking if I would be willing to do it again next year, because I was doing quite well the first time. I was quite happy to hear that. Behold my mighty bureaucracy powers. And yeah, I will probably do it. The payment wasn't bad, even though my usual job, being a pizza driver, won't be affected by that. Likely. I'll just probably have to take a few days off that, but I think I'll get more out of the bureaucracy thing, so I'll do that. It's also 30 kilometers away from where I live, so I can just do the cycling on the way there. I did that last time too, and it was pretty intense. Um, I consider myself a pretty decent cyclist. I wouldn't do it sports-wise because I think as soon as you do something beyond a hobby and in a professional way, you are losing the fun of it. Or you are, yeah, it stops being fun. Which is why I would never actually consider being a professional cyclist. I mean, yes, I'm making my living with it, but that's only temporary, and it's never been a thing I've overly. I do enjoy it, but it's never been like a hobby or something. I'd never say, okay, I want to go and cycle around for the day, just out of pure lack of something better to do. Um, Not sure if that makes sense to you. So cycling is always or has always been a mode of transportation for me, and it happens to be the most efficient for me because I don't have a driving license, and I don't actually need one because Dresden actually has a lot of cycling paths and stuff. So you literally just stop like one step away from being in range. Just saying. Okay. Anyway, it has always been simply the most efficient mode of transportation for me. It was cheap because cycling is essentially free once you have a bike, um, and it's faster than bus and trains and stuff because I usually end up standing on the at the bus stop or the tram stop for whatever many times it takes to wait for the next tram or bus, because every time I need to change, I see the bus I want to switch into from the bus I want to switch from. So that's kind of how I lost my, I don't know, my passion for the public transport. I do not mind it. I think it's an awesome thing, and I think people should use it way more than than they're using their cars, if such a thing is available. But yeah, cycling is even more efficient to me and even more environmentally friendly. So why not doing that? Also, let me cut the episode here because we are at 20 minutes. So I'll see you next time. Bye.